So you know how to play Magic. Maybe some friends taught you, or you watched some online tutorials. Chances are you're playing in the standard format, the baseline for Magic the Gathering. But in this video, you'll be learning how to play and build a Commander deck, a format enjoyed by millions of Magic players. Let's have a look. First of all, what even is Commander? Commander is very similar to Standard. The main differences are, you have a Commander, which gives the format its name. Your Commander starts in the command zone, where you can play it as if it was in your hand. If it dies or leaves the battlefield, it goes back to the command zone, where you can play it again, except it costs 2 more mana to cast. Other differences in Commander are you have 40 life instead of 20, and you have 99 cards in your deck, plus the Commander. So, how do I build a deck? To build your first deck, first you pick a Commander. Pick one that you think is interesting, remembering that a Commander has to be a legendary creature. I find that 2-color Commanders work best for me. Next, pick your land base. If your Commander has red and green in its cost, pick red and green lands. A good amount of lands to start off with is 36, so 18 red lands and 18 green. You do not have to stick to these numbers, but 36 is a good starting point. Next, you have to consider cards. These should match your Commander's ability. For example, if your Commander sacrifices creatures, have cards that you can sacrifice, creatures that get stronger as you sacrifice, and spells that can return creature cards from the graveyard. Or if you have a Commander that makes elves stronger, add more elves, and cards that go well with them. A good idea is to sort your cards into categories, like removal/kill spells, card draw, and land finding cards, or ramp. This will help you stay organized when you're building your deck and help you keep track of the cards you have. But wait, how many creatures and stuff do I put in? Well, unfortunately, there is no real answer to that question. But on average, you should have about a third lands, a third creatures, and a third other spells. As I said before, these are not solid numbers, they are just to get you started. For example, if you have an enchantment deck, you'll have less creatures and more enchantments. It all depends on what type of deck you are making, but I'll put some other creators' videos in the description if you need help with the specifics. Oh yeah, and one more thing, you can only put 1 copy of a card in a Commander deck, aside from basic lands, which is kind of important. If you're going to put 3 copies of your Commander in, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Playtesting. After you finish your deck, it's time to test it. Get a friend who already has a Commander deck and play. Or if you have a second Commander deck, you can play against yourself. After a few rounds, you can get a feel for the deck and take out cards that aren't working and replace them with others. Also, you don't have to put in expensive cards to make the deck good, but if you think they'd work, then by all means put it in. If you don't know if your cards might be valuable, you can find out in this video right here. Thank you for watching.